And I didn't know what that was because I was in middle school, so I didn't kind of understand the severity of everything. But then I physically remember.
I was at home. I was 14. It was my freshman year in high school.
I was in my bunk bed.
I remember I was getting ready for school.
I was in Santa Cruz.
On 9/11, I was at the gym in San Francisco.
So I was heading to work in the morning when I was listening to the radio on the way into school.
And my twin sister and I were, doing our makeup, getting our hair done, doing all our things. And my mom was watching the news in the kitchen.
I remember my mom coming into our bedroom and she said, "Girls, get up, get up, get up. You need to come to see the TV right now."
My mom was watching the news and it was all over the TV.
She goes, "Girls, there's something weird going on. Like there's a fire in New York City." And we're like, "Oh, whatever, it's New York City. What is that?" We don't know anything about it.
Hadn't really sinked in the severity of it yet.
So I didn't kind of understand the severity of everything.
I didn't realize what a big deal it was at that time.
And I don't know what to make of it, but it's in the news, right?
Kept hearing rumors of other planes, going into the Pentagon, a second plane going into the World Trade Center.
And all of a sudden seeing the other plane hit the next tower.
Remember being awake when the second plane came and hit the tower.
But then when I saw the second one happen, I was like, okay, this is different.
It started to get a little scarier as the day started to unfold.
Because what we knew at that moment was everyone on that plane died.
Kids who had family in New York, they were getting called out of school, and it was just really discombobulating.
So just as he leaves, the phone rings, and it's this girl's mom. It's his girlfriend.
And they were waving shirts and papers and trying to get people to rescue them, and no one ever came.
She goes, "I don't know who you are, but we're under attack, and I love you."
And then when the towers fell, we were sitting in the kitchen watching it, and my mom was just crying. And my sister and I really hadn't seen her like that before.
Obviously everything with airplanes and bag checks and security.
Tightened up security.
Heightened security.
When you take your shoes off to go through security, that's because of safety measures after 9/11.
Flying's different. The security around flying is a lot different.
Well, when my grandparents came to visit us, they would arrive by plane. We could no longer go and meet them at the gate and watch them coming off of the plane.
It creates prejudices against races that maybe don't apply to everybody.
The Patriot Act, which is a huge deal in terms of personal freedom and accessibility to information.
It cost us trillions of dollars, affected the economy of the United States in a big way.
Since then, we've kind of been on edge. That was something I also remember. From darkness came this really great light.
How, as Americans, we've kind of stood behind each other.
Everyone put their flags up and helped neighbors and loved each other.
That we're going to become united and bond together and use a tragedy and turn it into a beauty.
Good people come together to help one another. And I remember the statement by Mr. Rogers that I said to my children, in times of trouble or scary things, look for the helpers. Our nation realized evil happens, and it happens to all of us, and it picks no sides. We will all come together. And that was the biggest takeaway of 9/11 to our nation, is that we pulled together as helpers in the biggest way you could ever imagine.